You know that feeling, right? You're deep into something important, and bam, the app you're counting on just crashes. It's beyond frustrating. Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on why that happens so often. And we're going to explore a really fascinating new AI that's learning how to tame this absolute tsunami of software bugs.
I mean, seriously, with all the tech genius out there, you think our software would be practically perfect by now. But the reality is, behind every single update, there's this constant, never-ending battle against a tidal wave of bugs.
And this isn't just about a few little annoying glitches that we all see. The sheer volume of bug reports creates a gigantic logjam in the industry. It slows everything down, and it keeps developers stuck fixing old problems instead of, building the cool new stuff. So what is this bottleneck?
Okay, it all comes down to this one critical process called bug triage. And honestly, you should think of it just like a hospital emergency room. It's all about sorting through absolute chaos to figure out who needs help first.
So basically, every single time someone reports a bug, a human has to look at it and figure out, okay, what kind of problem is this? How bad is it really? And who on the team is the right person to actually fix it? That whole sorting process, that's bug triage. And just to give you a sense of a scale here, we're talking about popular software projects getting thousands of these reports a day. So imagine trying to sort through that flood manually. It is unbelievably slow, it's exhausting, and as you can guess, it's totally prone to human error. It's a recipe for disaster. And here it is. Here's the result of all that manual chaos. Research shows that a staggering 33.8%, almost a third, of bug reports get misclassified. Just let that sink in. Nearly 1 out of every 3 bug reports get sent to the wrong person, causing these massive delays before anyone can even start working on a fix. So if humans are struggling, the obvious answer is, let's just automate it, right? And for years, that's exactly what companies have tried to do. But it turns out, teaching a machine to understand messy, weird, human-written bug reports, well, it's not quite that simple. The promise of automation is huge, of course. You go from this slow, inconsistent manual process to something that's fast, consistent, and totally data-driven. But even with those first attempts at automation, there was a pretty big catch. The problem, as the researchers put it, comes down to data quality and model accuracy. Because, let's be real, bug reports are written by regular people. They can be vague, they can be full of slang, they might even be missing key information. The early, simpler automated systems just weren't smart enough to figure out all that nuance. And this is where the really cool breakthrough comes in. Researchers have built a new hybrid AI model, and the best way to understand how it works is to imagine you have 2 very different but incredibly talented librarians working together as a team. So your first librarian is an AI called LDA. Now, think of LDA as the big picture organizer. It's amazing at looking at a giant mountain of bug reports and just quickly sorting them into broad categories. It sees the main themes, like, okay, this pile is all user interface problems, and this one over here is database issues. Your second librarian is the famous BERT, a total powerhouse AI from Google. BERT is a master of language. It doesn't just see topics, it truly understands context. It knows that the word crash in a bug report for your phone means something totally different than the word crash in a server report. BERT reads for the deep meaning. So here's how the stream team works. A brand new bug report comes in. First, our LDA librarian quickly slots it into a general topic. Then it hands it off to our BERT librarian, who reads it deeply to understand all the specific details and context. By combining that big picture view with a deep context understanding, the system makes a way more accurate classification. All right, so a hybrid AI with 2 librarians sounds like a great idea. But does it actually work in the real world? Well, the results are pretty darn impressive. Yeah, the numbers really do speak for themselves. Manual triage, on a good day, is hovering around 60% accuracy. This new hybrid AI model, it hits 70.64% accuracy for figuring out the bugs category. That's a massive improvement in getting the right problem to the right developer right way. But check this out. It gets even better when it comes to prioritizing bugs. Deciding if something is a drop everything and fix this now problem or just a minor glitch. That's a huge deal. And here, the model hits an accuracy of 73.39%. This means the most urgent problems actually get to the front of the line, way faster and more reliably than before. So this table gives us an even closer look. Think of it like a really good email spam filter. Precision means that when the AI says a bug is critical, it's almost always right, no false alarms. Recall means it catches nearly all of the genuinely critical bugs, so very few slip through the cracks. Having high numbers for both, like you see here, means this AI isn't just accurate, it's incredibly reliable.
Okay, so let's bring this all back home. What does this actually mean for us, for you? It's simple. It means the worst bugs get fixed faster. It means the apps on your phone and the software you use every day will become more reliable with fewer crashes. And maybe just as important, it frees up all these brilliant developers from the boring job of sorting reports so they can focus on what they're actually great at, building the future.
When you step back, this is about so much more than just software. It's about AI learning to manage the kind of complex, messy information that overwhelms humans all the time. And it really makes you wonder, if an AI can learn to tame a tsunami of software bugs, what's the next tidal wave of information it's going to conquer for us?